there.
Right.
It had to have been because I didn't have no money.
What's up, you guys? I am actually chatting with my
I'll let that guy have
my niece here.
225. It's the transmission.
All right, let me close that. There we go. But
What's he got to do?
you got to drop the transmission.
Is that why it was ticking?
No, that's just a lifter. But the transmission has to be completely dropped because it's something to do with the piece on the inside, which is almost $200. So with all the work he's got to do, he really, like, he's not getting ahead with that car.
Mm-hmm.
He's only doing it to help somebody out.
Well, see, I wish I would have known that because I went and took the money from Mamaw. But if I don't take the money from Mamaw, I'm not going to be able to take Bryson bowling because he was actually good in school today.
Well,
You don't think it's cool to call, would you? After he seen that report you put in.
but yeah, guys, I am. I've got a new channel, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we got a new channel going. It's called JFam. J and then for fam.
Do you still do
Fam.
the lounging with the John?
I have that channel, but you know, there's so much drama and stuff. Like, I don't want to be around that stuff.
So you have to redo all your people again?
Well, some will follow over, but there's a lot of them that are only there for the drama. They're just there for the drama. So this one's gonna be a lot funner, because when all these guys, we get to see all the stuff that we do. Like, I'm including the whole family on. That's why I call it JFam.
Right.
To do, like, when we do the camping, we do all that stuff. By the way, the camper with Rhonda, that guy kept pretty much fiddle farting around.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going through a different company out of Ohio, and the lady said she can guarantee they'll find a way to approve us. And it's nice. It's a 38-footer. It's got.
See, I don't understand why the
It's got a
person with
bunker.
Honda was fucking around. When me and JR filled that one out, we filled it out on a Friday. They called us Saturday morning. We got approved for it, but we didn't do it. Our payments would only been like $140.
See, this is a 2020 for $218 a month.
Outside.
$218 a month is what it's going to cost us.
No, he's smoking.
$218 a month. But it's got 4 bunks in the one. On one end is a room with 4 bunks, which will sleep 8 people in just that room.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can sleep 4 in the living area, like living room, and then the 2 on the master bedroom. It's got a fireplace, a 32-inch flat screen plasma TV, and you can turn it outside for the outside if you're outside.
That's cool.
It's got an outdoor shower, an outdoor kitchen. You can go outdoors. You open the doors, and this big thing pulls out, and you got your whole kitchen. It's got an outdoor kitchen. What else? The outdoor shower. It's got. You can heat with either propane or electric. Even your fridge runs off propane or electric.
Well, that's nice.
It's got a built-in CD player in the wall. I think she said the one thing it's even got, you don't got to use the touch screen, but it's got touch screen control. Basically, touch the screen to do your slide outs. It's got 3 slide outs.
Now, what's slide outs?
It's what makes it bigger. The wall's literally like this was the wall. It would come out like this.
Fucking A.
And make it bigger. So.
He went out in his car.
I might even have pictures. Hold on a second. Let's see.
Can you take me out now?
No. I didn't know.
Page 206.
Adjustable settings.
They're in there right now, Bubby.
Subject.
Subject. Today at 4:42. A message from Clark. Hi. Johnny. Click. Here.
Okay,
Finance
let's see.
application. Table end. Tony Dare. Customer care special. Dave R. Gas Star 937. WW. This email was sent to just a period from Dave R. 25 update. Update your update 25 at Troy, Ohio.
Okay.
Inbox. Back button. Unread. YouTube. Search field. Double. Unread. YouTube. Tony Dare. Unread. Unread. Tag McGrath. Unread. YouTube. Unread.
Okay, so
Tony Dare. Message from Tony at Dave R. Gas RV. 4:43 p.m.
maybe it's here. Hold on.
Just stop a future.
click here.
To update your communication preferences. Update 25 Detroit 3000 Dave R from period. Just 78 sent to.
I got
This
the
email
one
box.
in the phone.
937 Dave R gas customer care Sunny Bear. Rural finance here. Link. Click. Here. Rural finance application. Here. Link.
No, I got it.
All right, click
Smart.
here.
Just
Let's
Smart.
see if this
Address.
shows it.
10%.
This might show the camper.
Joint radio button. Joint address. Reload. Button. Joint. Use name. Use joint individual. Bullet individual applications. All fields are required. Applicant contact. Step 1 of 4. Implementing it. Call retailer. Dave R gas reload.
Yeah,
Address.
I done that
Enter last
yesterday.
name. Last name.
There was
Primary. Select cell phone.
about
Enter.
this much in here. I didn't pay no attention. I came in here.
Okay, I don't have the picture on that. Let me see.
Safari. Messages. 100 traffic.
No, I spit
Your
it
text
all
message.
over here.
Camera.
I had
Message
to
apps.
wipe it up.
Camera. Your Ohio RV. Your text message. Your text message. Did your task picture. Camera. Button. Message apps. Camera. Your text. Ohio RV. What do you think? Your text message. Your text message. I will check. Ohio RV. Johnny, did you receive Ohio RV? Dave R gas RV. Welcome. Free good
Yeah.
MSTS based on your file. Reply all for help. Stop to cancel. Message
Okay.
123
Listen.
Actually,
I ain't got my pictures yet, but she's gonna. I'll show them to you another time.
she
but,
gotta send you some pictures.
Yeah, it's in. I would have to go all the way to Troy, Ohio, but it's only like an hour. It's 100 and a little over 100 miles from here, so that ain't too bad. So if we get it, we're gonna go up there get it. But I can't do it till I get my hitch put on my truck. I'm putting the new hitch. I'm putting the brand new hitch on my truck because that one's all rusted
Well, why
out.
do you have to wait till you get a hitch? You're just going up there to get the loan for it, ain't you?
No, I'll be going up there to get it. I ain't
Oh,
going up there until I know for sure that I'm good to go.
oh, so you're not even going through Rhonda?
No, I wanted to, but that bank that she's dealing with, a whole 7 days, bro, just gave me the runaround. Just to say,
That's
oh,
crazy.
well, the cosigner's not going to work. Okay, don't rip that up, boy. So the cosigner ain't going to work. Why didn't he just tell me that the first time?
Right.
He had all the info. He told me, you guys are good. You should be good. I don't see no problems. And then would just keep on giving me voicemails. Every time I called him 14 times and still didn't get him for the one to tell me that he couldn't do it. There's a receptionist.
He's got to fill out the papers.
I'm still dealing with conflict.
So I hate to, hold on one second, you guys. I hate to do that and go somewhere else, but if she can't get me approved, then why go, you know what I mean? I'm not going to sit there and not get something because she can't do it.
Right.
Rhonda should already look into doing her own financing. If she did her own financing, she could approve me just like that.
Right.
But
Bob, can you pause that for a minute? So I can ask-
hold on one second, you guys. All right, guys, I'm back. I had to talk to my buddy for a second, but yeah, I would love to go through her, but
Right.
I can't.
It's not your fault.
I mean-
it's not her fault.
No, and I'm going to tell her. I'm going to say, Rhonda, if there's no way you can get me in something, I'm going to have to go where I'm being approved at.
Right. Exactly.
And then this is the 2020 that I can get
Right.
for only $218 a month. That is not that bad,
No, that's not bad at all.
and it's got boo-coos of storage underneath. Boo-coos. It's got electric levels. You just hit the buttons on the outside and it levels it for you.
See, that's nice.
Yeah.
All right, I'm out of here.
All right, sis.
Love you.
Love you.
Mama. Love you guys.
All right, you guys.
See ya.
Was having a conversation with my niece there. So let's talk about going off of the grid. These are the plans, you guys. Now, honestly, to me, I believe that a person can save money doing this if you're in the position to do it. Okay. Don't go out and do this if you're not in a position to do it. If you're not a person that, you know, you don't want to deal with, you know, doing a camper or staying in a camper or any of that, then you might not want to do this. I mean, there's other ways you can still go off the grid and still build you a nice house and all that. But here's what I've came up with. I've got my own little system figured out here. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to write it down. I'm going to do a screen share so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
It's that red toolbox, right?
Okay. Yep. All right, buddy. So number one is going to be, I'll turn on screen share here in a minute, you guys. Okay, so, and what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to give you a link where you can actually download this to kind of follow. I've done, you know, a lot of thinking on this and a lot of number punching and all that. And I'm not a mathematic person, but this makes sense. It really does. Let me get on the screen share here. By the way, if you've never met me before, I do use what they call a screen reader because I am visually impaired. So you're going to hear that. And I will probably do a video talking about a little more about me. Just so, you know, for new viewers, new people that join the J fam. That way you understand more about me. But you're going to hear that. Let me go down here to share the screen. Here we go. All right. Come on. That didn't work. Hold on. I gotta maximize this. Okay. Here we go. Let's okay, we're on.
StreamYard Google Chrome. StreamYard Google Chrome. Untitled Notepad. Untitled Note 1. Finding property.
All right, number one is going to be finding your property. Okay. And I'm doing this as I talk to you because I don't have the file on this computer. But the only difference is the other one is a little bit more fancier laid out and stuff. But this does work. It will work. The only reason I know that because I did, like I said, I did number punching and all that. So number one,
Finding property.
find you some property. If you look around, you can find really good deals on property. Now, on that property, you need you want it to already have, I'll eat here in a little bit.
Electric.
You want it to have electric already, the hookups for it. Okay. And because that's going to allow you to have electric for your camper or whatever it is that you're going to stay in while you're doing this. B, this is very important. Septic. Okay. You want it to already have a septic system. That's a must. You got to have a septic tank unless somehow or another you're not going to just find empty property probably in town. So you're not going to have city sewer. You're going to have property in the country. You're going to have a septic tank. We're going to put C, water. Now,
Seawater.
here's the thing about water. It might not have water on it. You might find all kinds of properties and none of them have the water already there. If you're a country person like me, you've got a couple options. You can either have a well dug or if there's already, there should be, depending on where you're at, there should be somewhere where you can dig to get your water hookup that might be where you got to pay a water bill. But if you can't hook up to water, you're going to need a septic. But
See water. Blank.
either way, you're going to need the water. Now, let's go down again. Now, I've got on here finding property. The thing you want to look for on property is the value. You want to make sure that you're getting good property for a good price.
8590330.
Okay.
Providing 1.
And we got a call,
Skype's answer.
but it's JFam. I don't mind answering. Hello. Yes. Hello. Guys,
5:24 p.m. Friday. 5:24 p.m. 5:20 Friday. Unlocked. Flashlight off.
I keep getting these calls and they just hang up. It's these stupid call centers and they're getting so aggravating. They really are. Make sure you know the value of the property you're looking at. You don't want to get some property that's going to be, for example, let's put this here like this.
L-A.
Property. I'll change that. Property worth.
Property worth. Blank.
A. You want to check the soil. Here's why. Some places, if you got to dig, some places it can be very rough. You'll get this really hard clay type of soil, and it's just a absolute torture if you've got to go and dig. Now, depending on where you're located, if you're in, whether you're in Georgia or you're out further towards California, or maybe you're in Florida, or maybe you're up north, the properties are going to be different when it comes to the quality of your soil. It would make it easier. I'm just going to take that out. Y'all don't need to know this.
Property worth. Selected property. Blank.
You'll know by looking at the property. You'll be able to remember that. I didn't even have that on my notes on the other one that I'm going to give you guys a link to. But I like to write it down so you guys can see what
Menu system. Oh, minimize N. Size available S. Move available M. Restore R. Post. Maximize available A. Minimize N. Maximize
Oops.
leave it in S. Blank.
So anyway, let's get back here. When you go and you look at the property, you could get 2 acres. 2 acres isn't that big, but it's definitely big enough to put you a house on it and then have a little room left over to have you a yard and stuff. There are properties you can get for really, really good prices. You might pay $10,000 for 2 acres. You could even get lucky and find it even cheaper. It just depends. And you got to remember where you find the property. It's also going to depend on the location. That's going to have an effect on the value, but it's well worth it. Because once you find
1. Find it. A. Electric.
your property,
See water. Blank. 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 See water. Blank.
number 2, setting up the camper.
2. Setting up the camper. Blank.
Now, A,
H.
electric hookup.
A. Electric hookup. Blank.
B, hopefully, water hookup.
B. Water hookup.
And C, hopefully, your toilets. Okay. we're just going to do this. I'm a horrible speller. Alexa, spell sewer.
Sewer is spelled S-E-W-E.
I knew I don't have that wrong. There we go.
C. Sower.
Okay. Those are a must. Once you get steps 1 and 2 out of the way, and I know it, maybe you might have a camper where you've got a payment, but what's going to be cheaper, you guys? Paying for that camper and the payment that you might be making on your property, and maybe be paying out $400 or $500, because a property payment is going to be cheaper than a house payment.
C. Sower.
From that point, once you're set up and you're staying in your camper, number 3, save.
C. Save. Blank.
Don't spend money unless you have to. Don't spend money unless you have to. Okay?
A. Don't spend money unless you have to. Blank.
B. Put your money in the bank or in a personal safe. Save your money. Save. Because let me tell you something, even if you've got bad credit, if in 6 months you've managed to save up, let's just say a rough figure here, that in 6 months you've got $10,000 saved up. You've got enough money to where you can get in touch with the banks. You say, look, I'm looking to get a loan. I'm going to build a house. I have $10,000 to put down, to get things started. You would obviously, you're going to be, there's more steps involved with that, because you're going to be going over the blueprints. You're going to be, the bank, you're going to get a loan out on the home that you're having built. That is how you're building it. The bank technically is still giving you a loan on the home that you're having built. And when they see it, you don't pay it, you lose your house. Now, here's something that I want you to think about here.
You put your money in the bank or in the personal
If
safe. A. Don't spend. 3. Save. A. Don't equal blank.
you can take that money, this is kind of you can do this. You don't have to, but if you can, pay off your land.
4. Pay off your land. Blank.
Now, why do you think I'm saying pay off your land? Because when you pay off your land and now you've got some money saved up, you go to the bank, you don't need the loan on your house. Take a loan out on your land. That's going to give you more money to start your project. Okay?
4. Pay blank.
Take out a loan on property.
5. Take out a loan on property. Save. Out. A. Loan. Blank.
Okay? That's going to allow you to get your home started. If you've got $15,000 or $20,000, that's enough to get whatever company that you're going to be working with to start your home. As they're building it, you can still be saving. And by the time they get done with whatever it is they're doing with that, say $20,000 you've started so far, you're going to have more money saved up. And then you just keep on throwing money. And then you'll have your house built on your own property. I know it sounds silly, but this works, guys. It will work. I'm going to do it. I'm tired of losing money. You know, when you rent, you lose all that money. I sat there and let's just do a rough figure here. Alexa, what is 700 times 12?
700 times 12 is 8,400.
That's $8,400 that could go toward a home, not counting all the utilities. Now, what I'm going to do,
5. Take out a loan on property. Land.
let's go down here and let's talk about camper notes. One, you can hook up to the pole,
1. Hook up to the pole. Land.
or number 2, buy a generator. Alexa, spell generator. I'm a horrible speller.
Generator is spelled Generator.
2. Buy a generator.
See that? Buy a generator.
Land.
Because if you don't want to pay for electric, like an actual electric bill, yeah, you got to fuel your generator every day. If you're going to keep that thing running all the time. But what you could do is maybe have a small electric bill, you know, run your generator, say at night, and during the day, hook up to the pole. There's different options there. Again, this is just so I can explain what I'm talking about as I go through this stuff. The link that I'm going to share with you in the description is going to be laid out a little bit better for you. And hopefully it works out. I know you guys can't see me on this video and all that stuff, and I'm not doing nothing real big entertaining right now, but personally, I think that if a person wants a house, there's ways to go about it to where you can live comfortable while having your home built to your expectations. I know in my house, I don't know about you guys, but I don't like tornadoes, never have. So I've always said when I get me a house that I'm going to build on my own or have built, it's got to have a basement. The basement would be getting dug out, a full-size basement. I want a place to go when the weather gets bad, me and the fam, right? Somewhere safe. So think about it. You know, if you are in a situation like that,
Top of 5. 1.
think about it and ask yourself if it's worth it. And I just want to go over these notes and make sure I laid it out for you guys or explained it
Hey,
the right way.
1.
So
Finding property. 1. Finding
number
property.
1, finding your property.
Electric.
Make sure your property has
Septic.
electric,
Water.
septic,
2. Setting up the
water. After you find your property, really that should be,
Period. 2.
I'll fix this, but that should be 3.
Land.
Number 2 should be buying the property, right?
3. Setting up the camper. 2. Buying the property. 3. Setting up the camper. A. Electric hookup. B. Water hookup. C. Solar. 3. Save. A. Spend. 3.
That should be a 3 then,
3. Period. Land. 3. Period.
or a 4. I'm sorry.
4. C. So. B. Water. A. Electric. 3. Setting up the 2. A. Electric. B. C. 4. A. Spend. B. 4. 5. Take out the 4. Pay off your land. Period. 4. Period. 4.
That should be 5,
Take period. 5. Period. 5.
and that should be 6.
Land. 6. Take out a loan on property.
Personally, I think that, you know, and you're not going to get a huge loan on your property, but if the bank is smart about it, they're going to give you your loan anyways, especially if they know you're building a brand new house, because they know, well, we can give them a loan for their land and we can even give them a little bit more of a value because it's got water on it, it's got electric, and it's going to have a house sitting on it. Let's give these guys more money, because if they don't pay it, we're going to be able to take the land. And if we take the land, the house is with it. I mean, what, you know, it's just smart business, I think, is the way they look at that. And I could be wrong. I'm not a banker. If I'm wrong, by all means, if someone knows of a better way to do this, a more affordable way to do this, please let the J fam know. And, maybe you'll even come on a live stream with us or do a interview with us or whatever, and explain how you think would be the best way to go about getting off the grid for a while to have your own house built. There's several different ways, I guess, you can do it. So I just wanted to talk about it a little bit and share what I'm doing. And I'm just taking it one day at a time. There's something that I learned from a YouTuber by the name of Keep Your Daydream, is that take what you can, what does work. He was talking about campers and stuff, how they had to start out with, something that wasn't really what they wanted, but it was their only option. Sometimes it's just what you got to do. So make it work. In most cases, you will sit back and say, well, I can't do that. It's impossible. Nothing is impossible. And if you believe in doing what you're doing, you'll make it happen. Now, I've got kids, but they're all grown up. That's going to make the camper life much easier. And by the way, there's going to be all kinds of really cool videos as well. Let me turn off the screen share here.
StreamYard. Unlabeled 3 button. Unlabeled blank. JFam. Remove from screen.
All right, JFam.
JFam screen blank.
Let's turn it off.
Cam clickable. Blank. Settings clickable. Desktop screen clickable.
There we go. Okay. So that's that, you guys. Like I said, I'm 41 years old, and I've decided that, even though I'm in college and all that, it's time to have some fun and enjoy life a little bit. So hopefully this will help you out. You got any questions, please feel free to ask any questions you might have. Leave your comments down below. And if you've got a better system that works, by all means, please share it. And we'll keep you updated on the camper situation. Keep your fingers crossed. I know we are. We are ready to do this. We are so motivated and so ready to do it. So I've got to go and do some other stuff. But until next time, you guys have a wonderful day. I want to thank you for joining us here at the J Fam. And tap on that subscribe button and become another family member of the J Fam channel. All right. We love you guys. Keep a positive attitude no matter what you're going through. And we'll talk to you real soon. See ya.